Hey, Adam Katz from browningdirect.com, the dog trainer marketing agency, as well as dogtrainertoolbox.com, as well as the dog trainer marketing group on Facebook, as well as the Cats on Marketing YouTube channel, where we've got over 200 videos on the art and science of running and growing and marketing and advertising a dog training business. Hey, now that we've got the house cleaning out of the way, I wanted to share with you this quick little story about something that happened to me this morning. So I ended up, I go out walking the dog a couple miles every morning and ended up getting plantar fasciitis, which feels like a nerve in the heel of your foot. And after about 3.5, 4 months, it still hasn't gone away. Went in to see a podiatrist this morning. And as I walk up to the front desk to check in, she looks at my name and she says to me, "Oh, are you in some way affiliated with the Cat's dog training company?" Now, backstory to that, about I think 6.5 years ago, I sold the last of my 3 dog training businesses, and it was called Cats Trains Dogs, K-A-T-Z, my last name, Cats Trains Dogs. And right after the woman who bought it, she almost immediately changed the name of the company, and then last year actually sold it to somebody else. So it's been quite a while. And I say to the receptionist, I say, were you a client? And she says, no. And I said, well, how did you hear about, our dog training business? She says, oh, I remember seeing your van driving around all the time. It was actually a Toyota Land Cruiser, but easily mistaken for a van. And it had the lettering on the side of the truck and the back of the truck. And she remembered that 6 years later, right? So I explained to her, no, I'm out of the dog training business. I sold the last of my 3 companies about 6.5 years ago. And, there's somebody locally maybe I can, hook you up with, but, I'm not doing that anymore. So I guess she didn't understand what I was saying, because after seeing the doctor, I come out and I pay. And she goes, oh, yeah, give me, one of your business cards. And I know she's not asking about me running Google Ads for her. And I say, no, I don't do that anymore. I sold it. She's like, part owner of the company anymore? I said, no, I don't have anything to do with it. So I thought that was really, really interesting that the branding and the car wrap stuck in her mind so many years later. And she was like, yeah, I've got this German Shepherd, and he's a little bit nervous and he has some anxiety issues, and I'd like to work with him. So totally fascinating. I think the reason it stuck in her head was for 2 reasons. Number one, the car wrap or the van wrap, truck wrap was done the way that I suggest that you should do it. In the prior video that I've done, if you go to Cats on Marketing on YouTube, you can scroll through my past videos. I did one showing the pros and cons of different styles of a van wrap, right? So that was number one. But number two, the name was pretty catchy. The name was a play on my last name. It was Cats Trains Dogs, K-A-T-Z, Cats Trains Dogs. And I think that, the name anyways, Cats, it's stuck in her head. And I have to wonder if I had a more generic name like South Bay Canine Academy or, Reno Canine or Northern Nevada Canine or Nevada Canine or Las Vegas Canine, something like that, just something more generic, I don't think she would have made the association or remembered. But because I made it memorable, and in this case, attached the name of the company to my own name, when she saw that, she remembered that I was a dog trainer. And had I still had the business, it would have been an easy sale at that point. Anyways, just wanted to kind of share with you because this actually happens quite a bit, mostly in my neighborhood when I'm out walking the dog and somebody gets a new puppy and they go, oh, wait a minute, you're the guy with the dog training business, even 6.5 years later. But this was, I think, one of the first times it's happened away from the neighborhood. People would see the truck parked in front of the house and, neighbor's neighborhood, but outside of the neighborhood, I thought that was pretty cool, So I don't remember what the lettering cost, maybe $300-400. It wasn't a full wrap. It was just the lettering. You really can't put a price on that kind of advertising. Hey, I'm Adam Katz for browningdirect.com, the dog trainer marketing agency. We'll talk to you soon, guys.